Hey guys, welcome back to the next installment of building Fanhome's Millennium Falcon. And in this video, we're going to do stages 47 to 51. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so another boxes here and another 5 parts. And this will take us across the halfway line because we have 47, 48, 49, 50, and 51. And there's the parts in the box, which we'll look at in a minute. So, take this out of the way. And, real quick, as always, the usual disclaimers, Fanhome does send this to me free of charge, so thank you, Fanhome. And also, I did notice on the website, you can actually order this again, finally. As of September, it's going to start the ship, so September 2024. So, I know for the past few months, it's not been available, but it looks like they've got stock back again if you want to subscribe. So, link is below. I don't get anything for that link. It's just to kind of guide you to the right direction, I guess. But hey, 47. We've got the Naboo J-Type 327. Okay, stuff about hyperspace, and onto our parts here, and some panels, and some detail parts, and looks like, yeah, working for the center housing. This guy going on. Fitting the rear housing. So quite a few pages worth of instructions on this one. So 3 pages and the 4th page there. Talk about gluing on the lugs and some detailed parts on there as well. So we're going to end up with that kind of shape by the time we're done. So that's 47. I'm just going to plow through all 5 episodes here in interest of time. So then on to 48. I'll show the magazines, I'll show the parts, and then I'll finally show you the assembled, finished looking parts. So the next parts here, now working on the turret. And that is it. So it's interesting how it's kind of ordered there. So you got a few little parts we're doing here, and then it talks about how to paint the model. Because obviously, you can use it as is, but I recommend obviously painting this thing. So the last few pages, told you about how to paint it, and they recommend some Tamiya colors here, which is super easy to find at most places. I'll probably will use Tamiya myself, but maybe not necessarily these colors. I might use my own combination of stuff when we get to that stage. So that's 48. On to 49. Just gonna flick through here. Looks like we're working on, again, adding more little details, little greebles. So pretty straightforward there, just adding, a handful of details off the sprue. And again, we're talking about preparing and painting our model. So there we go. So this isn't like your Batmobile or your cars. I mean, this is some modeling on this one. As you've seen for these previous parts, there's some, some assembly here, some plastic assembly, some gluing, some painting. It's a little bit different to your usual part works. Onto 50 here. Again, this is reference details for painting. It's kind of nice to have. And again, we're talking about painting. So there's quite a lot of painting stuff here. And wait, is there any assembly bits? Hang on a minute here. Let me go back a little bit here. Okay, there we go. Right at the beginning, the magazine, we're assembling a couple of pieces of framing, building some more framing here, as we've done many times before on the lower side, and then we're getting to the painting section. So a lot more framing going on, part 50. Onto 51. We're going to, again, continue the framing. Don't think we talked too much about that because we've done tons of them in the past. So now we're working on the upper side. You see kind of the area we're working on. And again, we're talking about painting again, practicing airbrushing and using Tamiya products, which is interesting. So yeah, there we go. So that's up to 51. Part-wise, Okay, we've got 47. Just a few bits of plastic in that. It's 47. 48. Another one of these plastic like frame bits which I never use, which is kind of a waste to me. A couple bits of plastic, again, not many parts in there, and a couple bits of frame. Very light in that one. 49, a couple bits of framing, some screws, and a couple of panels. Again, not really too much in that one. 50, another one of these plastic shells. One piece of panel and two bits of frame. So again, barely anything in that one either. Part 50. And then part 51. Two bits of frame, maybe three pieces of frame, and one panel. So that is it. Not much at all in those 5 packs. So again, I can't remember the pricing there, but we're probably looking around about $80 for what you see on the table here. I know it all evens out over the build, but for this one in particular, you're not getting a lot in your pack for packs 47 through to 51. But anyway, sometimes these can be a little deceptive. You can see like these small packs, think, oh, it's gonna take like 2 seconds, and it turns out to be a whole like afternoon's worth of work. This case, I don't think so. It's just a couple bits of frame. But anyway, let me go ahead and start assembling all this stuff, and then we'll come back and kind of show you kind of how it all looks. All right, so I did the first couple of parts there. It's getting a little bit big for the camera. And by the way, excuse my voice. I'm getting over a head cold and jet lagged from getting back from Vietnam. So you can see we're taking shape here. So basically what we've done is we've attached, these 4 parts on here. Some stuff around the back we've glued on these parts, and these are all pretty much from previous parts. So I had them in a box from before, so a ton of screwing going on there. We're screwing all these things on, gluing the small parts, and again, it's from the previous parts, and also the turret. So we glued the center part on, glued this part on, and just screwed that from the inside with 6 screws. So there we go. That's taking shape, right? It's getting massive. So that's through first 2 parts. I'm now working on the rest of it, and I'll check back in once I've got some more progress to show you guys. Okay, so we have done. So got this framing put together, which basically the last couple of parts. We got all the panels left over. Not sure exactly where they go, but we'll get them at some point in time. But you can see the makings of the second half, or top half, should I say, of the Falcon. Now, this one here, for whatever reason, the screw didn't want to go in. The hole was too big, loose, so I added super glue and just basically super glued it together. That part right there. Once we get the panels on, it'll make it a lot stronger. But that's how we're looking on that part. This was left over from way earlier in the build, one of the earlier parts, so we just attached the extra frame and this bar across here. Bunch of small parts left over too, which I'm sure we'll use later on in the build, as is tradition. This bit pinged off, so I need to figure out where that went and add it back on. And if I just take my camera out the tripod, it's probably easiest just to show you this way, and that's how we're looking on the lower side. Massive and looking pretty complete. So there we go. So that's pretty much it. So thank you for watching as always. I'll be back next month for the next part. If you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button. It really helps me out. And again, the link is below if you want to subscribe to the actual subscription of this from Fanhome and build this yourself. So have a good month, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.